Alright, let's do some more. We're doing 50% on a shark, older sister, mother. Okay, that's kind of weird. Alright, countermeasures. First, let's figure out what to do about the shark. Do we know any servants who would be able to easily handle a shark? All of them? I don't particularly care for sharks. They are so inelegant, so utterly lacking in beauty. I have no such use for things. I suppose I can at least emphasize with their appetite for blood. And you, Lambda, didn't you mention something about all sea life being your slaves? That thing is no creature of the sea. It has moved beyond the ocean. Just saying, that made my head hurt. I'm gonna take a dip in the pool. Let me know when you've decided on your plan of attack. Huh, what about the other servants with ties to the sea? Maybe a pirate? Maybe a chef? Yeah, a chef would be interesting. True, we do know a number of pirate servants. Let's try asking around. A shark? Can't say I got strong feelings about the things one way or the other. Not much experience with them either. A shark, huh? A seaman can't help but run into them now and then. I'd just as soon as not face one again, though of course if you want me to, I would fight it with everything I've got. I love shark fin soup. We're just talking about a plain old shark, right? I don't think you have to be a pirate to beat it. Honestly, I just can't be bothered. Okay, so I'm gonna guess the same thing happens with all the chefs. So much for that. Yeah. I guess it all boils down to the fact that when it comes to fighting a shark, you need courage more than skill. I'd agree with that. Those eyes were really scary. I see. Then we should look for someone who won't be afraid of those dark, soulless eyes. Someone reckless, or maybe even a little crazy. So a berserker, then. We have Iori. That should totally work. I agree. However, we still need to come up with a big sister countermeasure. It's no use. I'm just not smart enough to come up with anything. Times like this, we call on Da Vinci. Yes, at times like this, I think there's only one person to ask. Oh. Settle down, settle down. You can always count on Mr. Mystery to help you out of a jam. Foo? Foo, foo. Why don't you take a long foul off a short beer? My head isn't a piece of gum to be chewed, strange and mysterious animal. Though I am impressed you figured out how to get past my flower petals shooter, you've really upped your game. I guess I've shown my cards one too many times since we came to Vegas. There really is something magical about summer, isn't there? Please calm down, Foo. I wonder why you always get so aggressive whenever Mr. Mystery shows up. At any rate, you're having trouble coming up with a big sister countermeasure. And we need to find a way to beat my sister. We need to find a beat John. She's struggling to get John's name out. She's really doing his best to fight the brainwashing. Wait. She's really doing his best to fight the brainwashing. It's a free game. Usually there'd be no harm in her claiming to be your big sister, but it does make up for a challenge, no pun intended, when going against her as a swimsuit swordmaster. But if you stop and think about it, I think you'll find the solution soon presents itself. After all, even if you did have a big sister, you would also surely have a mother. A mother? Then if we bring in a servant who's convinced she's Master's mother... What fresh hell is this? Alright, let's make sure we have everything straight. We'll need a berserker to handle the shark, and we'll need someone motherly or big sisterish in her own right to handle Jean. Is there anyone who would be right for that? Kiyohime? There is. Yeah, there sure is. There is? I mean, Kiyohime's lover, but... Tamamo? There's someone we know who would be perfect for this job. It's almost like she was born for it. But when she's a Lancer, she's... Right. Oh. Oh yeah, Mama. I'm sure Rika's maternal sensibilities faded a bit from her changing her spirit origin from Berserker to a Lancer. Maternal sensibilities? Where'd Gordy go? He went down to the cafeteria to make French toast once they started talking about all this motherly stuff. Apparently, he decided it was time to treat himself. No fair, I don't want to face this reality either. Master, maybe we should try talking to Lord Kentucky about this. He might know a way to make her more maternal. Good idea, let's go see Kentucky. Or we could just go get Berserker version of her. Yes, Master. Then I guess I'll be on my way too. So this is Las Vegas. Not bad. I like this dry air. You don't get this kind of heat back in Japan, and I dig the way this haze makes everything look all shiny. Oh yeah, this is how I always imagined America was like. Well, since we came home as a hero experience anyway, and my belt buckle agrees. But enough about that. The bigger question here is, how much longer do I gotta hold off on getting the thick, juicy American steak I've been drooling over just so I can stand around here doing diddly squat? Don't ask me. I didn't demand that all these people crowd around and take pictures of me. I guess it's just the price I have to pay for being a fox of such impeccable beauty. Besides, you were the one who offered to keep me safe on this trip since we're both Japanese heroic spirits, right? And since I decided to take you up on your kind offer, I'd really appreciate it if you kept working as my bodyguard until I'm good and ready to leave. Over here, Mr. Mom will give us a smile. Why do they look like monsters? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Just don't forget the QP. Smiles this good aren't free, you know. Would you mind collecting his fee, Kentucky? Yeah, I got it. Man, I can't believe I forgot how to shrewd you can... Huh? Hey, that's Master over there. Yo, Master. Golden boy! Yeah, nice to see you so excited, Master. I guess Vegas' dry air agrees with you, too. Master! It feels like it's been ages since I saw you during summer, you little scamp, you. And now she's at least 30% more excited than she already was. Hang on, what's that? Ah, my camera! Oopsies. It looks like my charms are so potent that they've caused the nearby mnemonic beast wildlife to start running amok. Damn it, if only that Nero guy were here, they could have canceled each other out. Kentucky, I think that would probably only make things worse before it made them better. Oh yeah, maybe you're right. Anyway, let's catch up after we make these things settle down. Huh? Hang on, if I'm not mistaken. This is a prime opportunity to say that line. Really? Hey, you, give us a moment here, alright? Okay then, on 3. 1, 2, it's finally happening! We got wyverns! Oh yeah! What's that all about? Beats me, but it's definitely got them fired up. Yeah, I don't know what that's a reference to, unfortunately. But I tried to be in the moment. Do you guys appreciate it? Used to mama, I guess. It's Berserker, so everything goes.
Natsu no mamono ga me o samashita no desu. Yute kudasaimasu. Masani summer vacation. Obashite iku wa yo. Tadaima seibi chū.
Nice easy fight. There we go. Alright, now that the Y-bird's out of our hair, what'd you want to talk to me about? There's some wild, wild west trouble happening in these parts you need my help with? Well, you see... That's just nuts. This is some real dangerous fire you're playing with here, Master. Riku's already got the power of a prefect. If you add maternal instincts on top of that, she'll go right back to being a berserker. And if that happens, she could easily end up forbidding her precious child from fighting a shark. And assign you a whole mountain of summer homework. Oh, come now, even she must know that Master's not in elementary school anymore. Either way, if Minamoto no Raikou refuses to go along, that's going to be a problem in more ways than one. I don't think there's any other servant out there who could possibly defeat both a shark and a big sister. Basically, we want her to face John as a lancer while maintaining her maternal instincts. Well, damn, Master. I don't know what to tell you. I wish I could help, but I don't know of anyone who could manipulate Boss Raikou that precisely. Oh, I can think of someone. This is Raikou we're talking about, yes? Then look no further than little old me. I once twisted entire countries around my little finger. Alone firecrackers, nothing compared to that. A little no-holds-barred service time from beast mode to Mama, and she'll be putty in my hands. I'm a little worried how excited she is about all this, but what do you think, Master? Want to give her a shot? Thanks to Mamo. Go for it, Tamauchi. Not at all, Master. Not only does my eightfold blessing Ramaterasu miraculously make me all but impervious to harm, but my Tokonatsu Niku, Goddess's left parasol that disbands harems and eradicates cheaters wherever I go, is a force to be reckoned with in its own right. And of course, I'm happy to put all of them to use for your sake, Master. Okay. I see. So you want to defeat a servant calling herself a swimsuit or sword master? That's the long and short of it, Boss Raikou. I would love to do just that. But the very existence of people calling themselves swimsuit sword masters is already unacceptable. You stay right here, Terrarata. I'll take care of everything myself. As the Shadow Prefect, it's my job to protect public decency wherever I go. Whoa, whoa, not so fast, boss. There won't be any point if you do it all alone. Master's gotta be there to face her, too. I understand how she feels, but... Oh, what's the harm? I agree with Raikou, Master. You should let her take care of everything herself. What? You're Tamamo no Mei, the most notorious veteran of all the unacceptable summer servants. How, though? I sure am. So, as you were saying, Raikou, you're volunteering to handle everything by yourself, right? Then this will be a perfect time to enjoy a long, luxurious vacation with just Master and me. Come on, Master, let's go to the pool first. After we go for a swim, we can rub tanning oil on each other, give each other massages, and maybe even do a little skinny dipping. Hold it right there! You won't be doing any of that on my watch. It's absolutely unacceptable. Oh, why not? It's not like Master will have anything else to do with you taking care of everything, right? But, well, the thing is... Kintoki? Kintoki! Are you sure this is a good idea? I know, Master, I feel bad for her too, but we've just gotta grin and bear it. Well, come along, Master. You and I are gonna have lots of fun together during this hot, steamy summer. I'm impressed, Foxley. You've honed your honey trap skills to an art, but I can tell it's just an act. It's written all over your face. So that's how she brought those nations to their knees, though she did always claim she had nothing to do with any of that. No. Huh? Oh, did Raikou fall for it? You will not be doing anything so indecent. Not on the head prefect's watch. I shall send any evil temptress who would lead my dear child astray down to the pits of hell myself. Alright, it worked. Well, that's it for me. Good luck with the rest, everyone. So, you knew this was gonna happen. No wonder you had me come along. Whatever, I guess. Alright, let's do it. Having a match with the greatest Genji general of all time ought to be a warm-up for a swimsuit swordmaster duel. Great warm-up. Man, I had no idea being a servant would open the door to so many amazing experiences. Oh man, Minamoto no Raikou is a legend among legends. Under different circumstances, I'd be rattling my sword. Champing at the bit for a duel. But I guess that'll just have to wait. In the meantime, I'll use the back of my blade to knock her back to her senses. Okay.
ショータイムクーハッセイバーいざいざライコ参ります。
ではこれでこれほどいいよしいいよいいだろ
あらいかがされましたいざはっショータイムクーハッ容赦しませんから
Mother level
いか
up.
がされました
Oh boy.
はっ
Well, she's still a Lancer, so.
ああ覚悟を決めて
このいいチャンス見逃しませんライコ参りますライコ参ります
Oof.
羅刹と化すわ
いい
たりゃセイバー修羅になるわ羅刹と化すわ修羅になるわそれねはっ羅刹と化すわ
You never know when you might need that evade. Something could just come out of nowhere and just start punching us. Oh my, this is so embarrassing. I guess I got a little carried away. That's okay, we're partly to blame. Oh no, not at all. Then does that mean... Yes, although this time I will help you not as a Shadow Prefect, but as your mother. I'll make sure to give this battle against the Swimsuit Swordmaster my all. All while maintaining my sanity. Oh man, this is amazing. I can't believe I'm gonna get to fight alongside the famous General Desewa Genji that defeated the giant spider of Kyoto. Excuse me, but would you happen to be a saber? Sure am, still just starting out, but I've been real lucky with my opponents. They've helped me all the way to become a full-fledged sword fighter. I see, that's wonderful to hear. However, I noticed during our fight that your form could still use some work. If you would like, I could give you some pointers on the way back to the hotel. Whoa, really? You do that for me? Yes, of course. I would be more than happy to teach you all about the proper execution of certain Oni and furry monsters. Whoops, I don't like the sound of that one bit, so I think I'll be going on my way from here. Oh, and Master, if you ever feel like taking a load off, come see me in my room whenever you like. Okay, ta-ta for now. Senpai, what did Tamamo say to you just now? Huh? Why'd you turn away from me, Senpai? Senpai! Oh yes, I nearly forgot. A proper match should be held in accordance with the proper customs. That's an important part of good moral character, too. Is there any custom like that for swimsuit swordmasters? A letter of challenge, huh? I see, I see. Then we'll have to be sure to obtain one of these letters first. Yes, even if your opponent seemingly no longer cares about them. For that is how one properly participates in an official match. Are we clear? Okay. Let's just go buy one then. Lol.
なぜばではそのように。
This is gonna be dangerous, but I don't really have any lancers to work with, so this is the squad. Art's mother versus Power's sister. Oh my, if it isn't Master. You're just in time for our next performance, Truffator. It's about a man who claimed to have cut off the Italian peninsula from the rest of Europe, and brought it across the Mediterranean to attach it to Greek... Oh, what's that you got there? Is that a letter of challenge I see? I'm here to challenge... Comes a time when a master has to step to the plate. Oh, why your face is practically glowing with determination. I see. So you're here to challenge the owner of our fair casino to a rematch. Are you gonna try and stop us, Mephistopheles? Me? Perish the thought. Thought. That said, I can't help but think it would be a terrible waste not to give such a spectacle the venue deserves. How about this, Master? What if you and your co-stars/cohorts were to have your battle here on our casino's center stage, and not as an impromptu improv routine, but as the stars of the show? Stars, really. A flashy battle between larger-than-life servants would go over wonderfully with the crowd. What about the story, you say? I'm sure we can work something out. For example, you could be a group of swindlers trying to put one over on Mr. Ark, who would be having none of it. Come on, Master, what do you say? Please, pretty please? I guess it's okay. If you really think I'm cut out for stardom, how can I say no? This would be great, Senpai. I always knew you were born to be a star. Okay. I guess this would be better than trying to challenge the casino on our own terms. If you want to go along with this, Master, I have no problem with it. I feel the same as Lord Siegfried. I think I'll pass on the play. I do enjoy a good show, but I've never done a musical before. Oh, but don't worry, I'll still be here to help with the fighting. No, you won't. You weren't selectable as a servant. I'll be sitting this one out entirely, thank you. I have no interest in putting on a show for the masses. Some flowers only meant to bloom in the dead of night, no matter how much of their attention their beauty may draw. Needless to say, it's no different for Phantom Thieves. I'll have to pass too, since my figure is nothing to write home about. Are you sure? Okay, if you insist, we'll miss you out there, though. Ariga, thanks for understanding, Machan. I'm in. I'll be the cameraman, making sure to capture the action from every conceivable angle. Da Vinci should have some extra cameras lying around, so I'm gonna go see if I can borrow 3 of them. You're just gonna ray shift out and back? That same mash scares me sometimes. Right, there with you, Lord Siegfried. Wonderful, here we go. Woohoo! What kind of jumping sound effect was that? Mephistopheles is no ordinary person, so I expect his jumps are no ordinary jumps either. That sounds logical, but something's telling me it won't hold up to under even the slightest bit of scrutiny. So we're going to have this rematch on stage? Well, I certainly can't sit this out then. Regardless, well, apparently you are. The stage is still a stage, after all. Oh, hi, Lambda. Welcome back. Yes, thank you, Mash. Don't worry, I've got it all handled this time. There's just no way her big sister power can stand up to my prima ballerina power. It's time she learned why they call me the prima donna of the water. Wait, does this mean I have to go up on stage too? Yes, it does. You want me to go on the stage? Sure, that sounds like lots of fun. Huh? I'd be fighting my little sister there? No go? Spasiba! Whoops, I mean, Kurosho! Yes, this is every Kurosho. Very Kurosho, Mephistopheles. I can see it now. 2 siblings who love each other come to an understanding by trading blows. It's like they say, adversity brings people together, so let's give them some adversity they'll never forget. Yes, of course, I should have known a swimsuit sword master would be on board with this. And go through puberty. After all, you clearly aren't the slightest bit worried about the fact that you might lose. Well, of course I'm not. After all, I'm her big sister. Yes, exactly. Still, if I may offer a word of advice. A true big sister is not a big sister merely by virtue of her birth. Indeed, the same can be said for siblings as a whole. No big sister is born out of thin air. Do you see what I mean? Yes, of course, it's all true, but I don't get your point. What are you trying to say, Mephistopheles? That my dear owner is a secret. Suffice to say that all will be clear upon the stage. Ah, if only Shakespeare were here right now. I can just imagine him pouting with envy and saying, I want to perform too. I wonder why he's adamantly refused to come near this casino thus far. Well, I certainly haven't banned him or anything. I have been praying to myself that he never shows up here, but that doesn't count, right? At any rate, the match is about to start, so go on, get to the stage. Ooh, this is so exciting, I can't wait to see everything fall to pieces. Yahoo! What in the world was that jumping sound? Tonight, we bring you a tall tale spun by a great con artist. The story of the man who claimed to... have cut off the Italian peninsula and Something happened. Attach it to Greece. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. Oh ho, I see. It's the will of God, what can you do? No matter. Even in Greece, Rome will continue to be Rome. Just as I myself am Rome, so too is the severed peninsula. Okay. So the Italian peninsula is coming here to Greece, huh? Sure, whatever. What about the taxes? Does this mean the